Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn.
There is a sort of a feature of human psychology. When we see something like Bitcoin going from 1,000 to 20,000 in a year, we're thinking, oh, we need to go there, we need to buy, it is cool, it will be the future, and so on. And when the same thing happened in the opposite direction, when we see the drop from 20,000 to 6,000, it doesn't matter what is happening on the site, it doesn't matter on the tech or the news or the fundamentals, everything doesn't matter. The only thing matters is that we see our losses and we think that it will go to zero or whatever, so we made mistake and we need to leave this field and go back to our work in McDonald's or whatever you worked before. So, but we, again, this is the psychology. We need to try to get rid of that and think, like take into account only the things which are objective, which don't consider this like price action or whatever. Of course, like technical analysis is a very strong method and tool, but you see, when you look at the global scheme of things, those weeks of the price don't really matter. The only thing which matters is the conception, the vision, the global idea. And there are people, there are groups, there are companies which usually don't make mistakes. And if you see that those people, even they may say that crypto is a bubble or a fraud or whatever, on the other hand, they start to put some of their investments into this field, it means that they tell you one thing to make you leave the field, to let themselves have a bigger share of this area, and they try to be the part of the future. They actually compete with each other for the like better, bigger part of the piece of the cake. So we need to look at those events. We need to look at those people and what they do instead of what they say and what the media says to us. So today I would like to share with you just a very short list of the news which we can find in, and which proves in my opinion that we actually are in the beginning of something really huge in terms of the financial revolution, if you will, based on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin in particular. So let's start. First, New York Stock Exchange honor ICE to form new company for digital assets. Eventually it will be backed. So I will try to be very fast reading this, because you see there are a lot of them actually. Fidelity Investment to be the first Wall Street firm with a crypto trading desk. Fidelity is $7.2 trillion of the asset management. Apple pioneer Steve Wozniak has co-founded a blockchain investment firm. Next, former Mozilla CEO raises $35 million in under 30 seconds for his browser startup Brave. We all know about the Brave browser. Qtum partnership with Amazon on web services. Gates Foundation using Ripple Interledger tech in mobile payments. Blockchain banking by IBM and Stellar. First, there was a saying by claims by JP Morgan that Bitcoin is a fraud, and then they bought the dip on ETN of Bitcoin when it was very low. So George Soros is getting into cryptocurrencies too. Alibaba and IBM are patenting a lot of blockchain-related technologies. Yale University is also investing in crypto. Jack Dorsey, all in on Bitcoin. Richard Branson as well, blockchain is an economic revolution. You remember Soros and also the Rothschild? Goldman Sachs backed Circle goes live with currency-linked stablecoin. They invest in cryptocurrencies first and start to making like not a trading desk but crypto-related services, and now they have a stablecoin. First, it was trading through cash, now Square patents a network for crypto acceptance. Here you go. Coinbase is the cryptocurrency operating exchange. $8 billion. It was valued as $8 billion. Now the BitTorrent meets blockchain, using you start to use it for the services. Somehow Bitmain, regardless of all the FUD or whatever it was, maybe some reasonable concerns with the IPO, they targeted for $10 billion revenue this year. At the same time, Binance earned more than Deutsche Bank, which is like the biggest bank in Europe, and Binance was just opened 1 year ago or something like that. Reddit co-founder is also is betting on Bitcoin for in the future. Somehow there was bought 60,000 acres in Nevada to showcase blockchain applications, not mining. So sort of a crypto future town or whatever, with a new version of Wikipedia based on blockchain, a Veripedia, will be made. With Robinhood, you can invest in cryptocurrencies in 5 American states. Bill Clinton also is shilling cryptocurrencies, and even Ripple, well, Ripple or XRP, they are sort of linked. Former trapped-eyed in Goldman Sachs exec Gary Cohn joins blockchain startup. First Soros, now Rockefeller move into cryptocurrencies. So Rockefellers, really? Overstock, almost full in crypto now. And Soros, Rockefeller, now Rothschild Investment Corporation becomes Bitcoin stakeholder. Finally, VanEck, SolidX, Bitcoin Trust, and then recently the more and more bullish sentiment about the approval of their ETF proposal on Bitcoin. So, guys, those people, do you think they are stupid? Or do you think they make mistakes? Or do you think that they have so much money that can throw this money into the fire, and they don't have responsibilities in front of their like holders or partners or whatever? They do. So they don't make silly things. And regardless of what they say or what mass media says, this is the real facts. So it doesn't matter what we see now with price. Do you really think that it will go like 1,000 or 0? I really highly doubt that. I would like to end this video with a tweet by Crypto Candy. She said that last year we had $20,000 per Bitcoin without Rockefeller, Rothschild, Soros, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Nasdaq, ETFs, etc. What will be the next bull run all-time high when we have all of that? Who knows? But my standpoint here is those people who are risking their money without actually risking too much. I mean, you shouldn't invest more than you can afford to lose. But the reasonable investment is not a mistake. So I hope that it helps you a little, gives you a little bit of encouragement and support in this not easy time after 10 or 11 months of bear market. And if you like this content, please leave a like and subscribe, and leave your comments, share your thoughts. I hope that you're also on the same boat as I. I am, and so see you tomorrow, guys. Next update. Hodl, right? See you guys.